think I say for every Evertonian, just massive congratulations, and can you wear that tracksuit forever?
I know. I couldn't believe the noise it made. But anyway, it'll be staying at the moment, that's for sure. There's no superstition to it. I mentioned at the weekend, I asked the players to change. We looked at training schedules because we looked first as a staff reaction to a bad performance. Can we change training? Can we change the field? Can we change how we're operating? We looked at that. We shared that with the players. And I just thought it was my tiny moment of changing something myself. But it's fair to say after them two, I'll be sticking with it at the moment. That's true.
It's fair to say you know more than anyone. It's been such a draining season, a challenging season. What does it mean for you and your squad and your staff to produce a performance like that and a victory, first derby victory at Goodison since 2010?
Well, it's certainly not about me, that's for sure. I've always felt that I'm a custodian of the club. I'm trying to do my bit. It's a very challenging job because of many different reasons. Not because of internal, because of the external parts with the points taken and changing storylines and money and all the rest of it. And I think from my part is to stay focused on the challenge, stay focused on the belief in my players. You do get them questions, do you care? And, the players they care. I care deeply. Trust me about my career and what I'm doing as an individual and what I can bring here. There's still loads to do, but that's a big thing. I'm well aware of what that means to the fans, and I've only asked them to stay connected. They have. Sunday they were terrific. They've stayed connected again tonight. And I think that I can't thank them enough for that, because it could have been easy. It would have been easy to start, continue the noise about, we don't do this and we don't do that. That would have been a really easy situation. They didn't. And I can't thank them enough for that, because it's really important here what we keep this stadium feeling like that, because it's a powerful thing.
I was going to ask about that. You've said from the moment you came into this club about the connection with the fans. I mean, the atmosphere tonight, you couldn't get a stronger connection, could you?
No, and I think the players are earning the right again. We step away from it. We've got to earn the right. I mean, it's so frustrating for me because early season the rhetoric changes because we were playing really well. We were chance after chance after chance. We should have been winning games. We weren't. Maybe over the balance of the season, this is the payback from that early season. The work we're doing now, is it paying back? Do them chances? I always believe over a season's work, as you know, I always talk about season's work. If you stay in there long enough to create season's work, but in season's work, does it pay you back? Well, it's beginning to, because the players are still doing all the hard stuff, tonight in a different way. Doing the ugly hard yards, doing the shape, doing the detail, doing the defensive detail, and still looking a threat. And I thought we did. We broke up the play so many times on the counter, took a chance for the one. I'm delighted to see an ugly goal. I was wondering, when are we going to get an ugly goal? The first one's a ricochet and everything. How many of them have gone against us? So I'm pleased with that. And then a set piece, but a brilliant set piece, and we've been strong with that. But overall, I'm just delighted for everyone around the club. There's so many good people here, I can't tell you, and it just gets downtrodden by all the outside noise and all the negativity. And we've been trying our hardest to push it all away, and it creeps back in, some on by ourselves, some by points and all the rest of it. We've been working so hard to change the narrative, and we've got to continue to do that.
How important was Jared's goal? Because we were so on top in the first half an hour, so dominant, if you to be honest, against such a quality team. Well,
yeah, I mean, they had a couple of big moments. I mean, look, they're a top side without a shadow of a doubt. There were a couple of big moments. Jordan made a couple of really big saves, but the feel of it was right. I could sense it, and I don't know, it's a funny thing about management. You can never quite pinpoint it, but there's a feeling that you get, and it just felt right coming into this game. The energy of the side, the feeling in the side. The meeting was quite quiet today, and I did worry. I thought, it seems a quiet feel. But sometimes that's focus, and it proved to be focus. I'm very pleased for the players.
And you took some people were expecting Dom not to play today. I could go through all the team in terms of work rate. Jack Harrison, Dwight again, but Dom especially, the challenges he's had this season to produce performance like that against Virgil van Dijk and get a goal. I mean, what a performance!
I thought he was excellent, and I commended him afterwards. For me, that kind of performance is when people start talking about as an England player again, because that's a top performance against a top side. And yet again, doing the ugly stuff, the first contact, the second ball, was working so hard to keep the ball up there and then looking a threat for chances. And I'm very pleased for him. He stuck at it. He's had his question marks like we all have, and he stuck at it. And there's a number here, and I'm very pleased for that, the mentality of him to just stick in there, do all the hard yards, keep working on the training ground and keep being committed to the cause. And I'm really, really pleased with that.
Third win on the bounce at Goodison, third clean sheet. How important is that defensive platform going forward?
Well, it's 11 clean sheets, and I think that if you're not putting it at one end, you have to keep that end quiet. Just so pleased for so many players putting so much into the performance tonight and to get the right result for the Evertonians.
Of course, as ever, with the players, their mentality as well, it's important to stay grounded because job's not done yet and we're back here in 3 days' time.
Yeah, it's. I challenged the players not straight afterwards, by the way, there's a couple of cheers. Excuse me, but no, I said, look, come on, then let's go again. You know, if we're going to change the narrative and we're going to continue to do so, then that's about a winning mentality. So we're beginning that process once again. Can we take it on again? So that'll be the next challenge. Can we take it on? Can the crowd come and carry us again? Can we go into that? A lot of hard work, a lot of recovery now, and then put a side out there that can go again and get what we want again.
Saying that, just finally, although it's ready to go again, just the significance of this result in the belief it can give your squad of just what a good team they are, what the basics they need to have, how significant can it be going forward?
Yeah, I mean, you know, the reaction to well, it's a strange one, isn't it? We'd won 1-0, changed the sort of storyline just for that week. Then we had a really ugly one, and then we bounced out of that with really two really strong performances and 2 clean sheets and 2 good wins. So, like I say, we're beginning to change it. Can we carry on? Can we keep pushing to change that storyline? That's the next challenge, and they deserve it. But now we've got to continue to earn it. It gives you nothing. Football gives you nothing. We know that. We've got to keep working for the rewards that we've got tonight.
Well done tonight.
Thank you.